Thinking about moving to the Austin area? You're definitely not alone. But I'll be real with you, there are some things people don't find out until after they move here. And by then, it's too late. Today, I'm breaking down 7 common mistakes people make when relocating to the greater Austin area and how to avoid them. I've helped a lot of folks make the move, and if Austin, Texas is your destination, then I want you to land here with clarity, not regrets. And we'll get into it right after this. Welcome to Greater Than Austin. My name is Jeff Miller, and this is where we explore all the places beyond just the city of Austin that make Central Texas special. I'm also a local real estate agent, so I spend a lot of time helping people figure out where they really want to be in the greater Austin area. If you're thinking of moving here or just curious about life in this part of Texas, you're in the right spot. Now, let's talk about those 7 common mistakes. Mistake number 1, only searching inside the Austin city limits. Austin gets all the headlines, and yeah, it's an awesome city. But what most people don't realize is that some of the best places to live are technically outside of Austin. Think Round Rock, Leander, Georgetown, Liberty Hill, Cedar Park. You've got more space, better prices, and schools people actually move here for. And guess what? You can still hit a concert downtown, grab dinner on South Lamar, and be back home in 30 to 45 minutes, depending on where you land. Don't fall for the idea that living in Austin is the only way to do it. You've got options, and that's a good thing. Mistake number 2, underestimating traffic and commute times. All right, let's talk traffic. I don't care what your GPS says at 10 a.m. on a Tuesday, that's not real life. Try that same route at 5 p.m. on any weekday, and it's a whole different game. The big lesson here, don't just pick a house, pick a location that fits your lifestyle. Hey, if you're working remote, cool. You've got way more freedom. But if you're commuting to a campus or an office, you need to understand where those pain points are. And it's not just I-35 that gets clogged. Even the toll roads can slow down at peak hours. Local knowledge goes a long way here. Mistake number 3, forgetting about Texas property taxes. Everyone loves saying no state income tax, like it's a bonus. And it is, until your property tax bill shows up. Texas funds a lot of its local services, schools, roads, infrastructure, through property taxes. Some areas are over 2.5%, and that's not cheap. A $400,000 house in one neighborhood could have a tax bill that's $2,000 higher than a similar one just a few miles away. So when figuring out budget, we're not just looking at home price, we're looking at tax rate too. This catches a lot of buyers off guard. Hey, do me a favor, before we continue, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, so you get regular updates on all things greater than Austin. From communities to adventures to real estate, we cover it all. All right, mistake number 4, assuming everywhere is keep Austin weird. Austin has a reputation, artsy, funky, techie, young, but not every part of the area fits that mold. Pflugerville isn't the same vibe as East Austin. Liberty Hill isn't trying to be South Congress. And not everyone's out here wearing some retro ironic t-shirt from the past and eating $14 tacos. Some neighborhoods are super suburban and family focused. Others are slower paced, even rural. That's the beauty of this region. You can find your pace. Don't just assume that you're moving to a giant South Congress mural. All right, mistake number 5, not researching school districts, even if you don't have kids. I know, we don't have kids, so it doesn't matter, but school districts still affect resale value, neighborhood price, and yes, taxes. Buyers down the line will care. Round Rock ISD, Leander ISD, Liberty Hill ISD, they each have their own strengths, and even within a district, individual schools vary a lot. We've got to dig a little deeper than the rating of great schools, because that doesn't tell the full story. I like to say your school district is like your neighborhood's brand. Even if you're not using it, it impacts how the area is perceived. All right, mistake number 6, thinking that the market is still in 2021 mode. The headlines were wild during that pandemic. 40 offers on a house, waived appraisals, $100,000 over asking. That was real. It's not the case anymore. And that time period has affected the current time period. Now, the market is at best more balanced. You've got more inventory, prices have been adjusting, interest rates are up, but buyers actually have room to negotiate again on price, on repairs, sometimes even on closing costs. It's important to come into today's market with a realistic and educated mindset on the housing market. If you're sitting on the sidelines waiting for a deal, or the rates to drop, or house prices to bottom out, then you may never end up buying a home. A smart strategy today is understanding the market and the fact that it looks totally different than a lot of people think it does. Mistake number 7, waiting too long to get local advice. This might be the biggest one. People spend hours weeks on Zillow, Perplexity, and Facebook groups trying to figure it all out. But no amount of Googling replaces someone who actually lives here, works here, and understands the area. By the time some folks reach out to me, they've already made decisions that limit their options. Or they're overwhelmed and confused. Don't do that to yourself. Whether you're a year out or have immediate needs, it pays to talk to someone local early on. I'll tell you what neighborhoods line up with your lifestyle, where your money goes the furthest, and what to expect. No pressure, just clarity. If you're thinking about moving to the greater Austin area, or even just curious about what it would look like, I'd love to be your go-to resource. I'm not here to sell you, no hype. I'm here to help you make a move that actually makes sense for you. My mission is to educate and guide you in a way that's best for your needs. My contact information is down below. Message me, text me, or call me, and let's have a conversation. All right, y'all take care.